'Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here to do reading today. Off the top of my head, hey. So people always request off the top of my head. I don't ever really feel comfortable doing it, but I thought, well, let's give the people what they want. So therefore, let's do it. So Aries, who's coming toward? I think that what I got immediately for you is that somebody's indecisive whether they're going to reach out to you or be more communicative with you. Um, it feels like they're up in the air about whether they're going to be communicative with you in April or reach out. It could be just to reach out to you or to be more communicative. I don't know if this is, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're indecisive. Um, with that Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles popped up in my head. It could be somebody who plays the field or somebody who has options or they just like explore other things. It feels like their energy's not fully on you. It feels like it's incomplete in that sense, if you ask me. Is anybody in here? You don't hear me and see me? And that's what it feels like. There could be a relationship between you two, or this actually could be something. It just feels like they need to make up their mind, or you do. That's what I want to. But I feel like there's something about them being indecisive whether they want to reach out to you or be more communicative with you, whether you're communicating with them or not. Now, could be that they're just up in the air whether they're going to reach out or not. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that, or to be more communicative is what. How do you see them? Could be a water sign or a fire sign. But you see them as someone who you know, it's kind of like you know this person has some type of emotion for you or passion for you. Maybe they act like they don't, or maybe they just act indecisive. That could be an issue. Now, what about Taurus? Will y'all help me timestamp these? Taurus, who's coming towards you? Well, what is their actions? Being single and indecisive, that is their actions towards you for the rest of I think you need to focus on somebody new, is what I get immediately. You may need to focus on somebody new because I feel like this person's either, it feels like they're just right now focused on ignoring you and being single, or you're just going to feel like they're ignoring you and acting independent, is what I kind of get immediately for you. There may be some communication. Some of you may find out additional truth about this person, or there could be some truth revealed. I'm not doing cross watcher energy. I'm just doing for the sign only. All right, is what it's telling. That's what I'm telling you. What about Gemini? What about Gemini? You need to focus on something new. I'm having these. I'm cheating here. I'm having these cards help me. You pulled the focus on somebody new. I'm only pulling one card per sign. You won't be single for much longer, but I think the one you're focused on is a waste of time and effort and waste of breath. Honestly, you need to just move on from that. All right. See, I'm helping. Okay, I'm pulling. The rules is I'm pulling a card and I'm going to do it off the top of my head, off that one card. So I gotta give myself. This is my safety net. I don't feel safe without these things. So you need to focus on somebody new, Gemini, because I think the one you've focused on or you've been focused on or that you had interest in, I think that's not the one for you, quite frankly. Some of you are already aware of that, and you won't be single for much longer. All right, so stop wasting time on them and be open to the new one coming in, because I think that you could actually end up throwing the new lover off, or not throwing them off, but like elongating the time frame for that one because you're going to be so focused on what's not for you. So you need to be aware of that. What about Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Let's pull a card for you, Cancer, and I'm going to go off the top of my head. So there is a person that's going to reach out to you or call you in April. So maybe there was somebody that you weren't speaking to recently. They're going to be reaching out to you. Could be towards the end of April. Some of you, this may not even happen because they may decide to avoid it. But I feel like for a lot of you, there could be some communication from this person, is what it's telling me. Don't be afraid to keep your options open as well. Don't be afraid to show new people interest. There may be somebody from your past that's going to reach out to you or call you or text you. There could be that scenario playing out for you in April. These are very very short messages, all right? This is not going to be like in-depth. You know, I don't like doing off the top of my head. Some of you thought this person was the one, Cancer, but I feel like there could be a call or a text, calls or texts between you two is what it's pointing out, between you two. All right, so let's go to Leo. Leo, who are you dealing with? They do have passion for you, that's for sure. There's actually love there. I don't know if this started off as something sexual or it had a very sexual overtone to it, but eventually it's going to progress to emotions, or it progressed to that. So it felt like there was a connection here that was based off lust at first, but it progresses to more than just lust or sexual feelings. It's like at a love level now. That's the message I get for you. It's very specific. So if there was any type of hookup energy, even if you didn't hook up with them, there was a sexual overtone. Some of you did, some of you didn't. But I think that it went from a point of where it's not just a physical thing, it's progressed to a more emotional thing. I don't see this being the long-term one, but it could be something that you could feed for a little bit longer. I just don't see it being long-term. I don't feel like it's going to be long-term. But I feel like there was a connection that was based off physical attraction, then it progressed to emotion. That could be how they feel about you. All right, is what it's telling me. Let's do Virgo. I'm just going to just tell you what I feel. I got a love triangle immediately. I got the image of a triangle. Give me a card for it. Yeah, cheater. That's what I was getting, cheater. There could be a love triangle. How could that work? Because I think that somebody's a cheater. I don't know if this is, I'm not doing cross-watcher messages, keep that in mind, but I think there may be a cheater in the midst, i.e. love triangle. Like it, I think some of you may be tempted at some point to try to offer them love or express some emotion. Why do it? Because you're still not going to be their only option, or vice versa. Cross-watcher. I'm not trying to focus on cross-watchers. I really am not trying to. Let's do Libra. Libra, who's coming towards you? Well, they are indecisive. It's like they're trying to turn their back, but they still look back at you sometimes. So you may feel like this person teeter-totters on being interested to acting like they're not interested, but it's like they look back at you, but still trying to keep it moving forward. So there's somebody that still tries to move on with their life, but still looks back at you as a connection they had a connection with. So I'm saying, some of you down the line, you actually may get an expression of emotion from this person. But I think they still look back at you at times. It feels like the person's trying to walk away, but they still look back at you. I don't know if they watch you or observe you. They could ask folks about you. But it feels like they still got an eye on you, but still facing forward to move forward out of it, which is so strange. That's the immediate sense I got. All right. Scorpio, who's coming towards you? Somebody that wants to be with you. It could be a water sign, a fellow water sign. Could be an earth sign too. I got fire as well. They could be interested in, hopefully, you know what I kind of get? I don't know if this is you or them doing this, but there could be somebody that's trying to act like they're friend zoning you, or like you're just a friend, or like some of you may question whether you're a friend or a lover to this person. It just feels like it's up in the air. But I think they want to offer you emotion. You know, another story I'm getting here is somebody could be trying to act like they're just your friend, but they actually want more with you. That could be a storyline. But don't be shocked if somebody comes towards you wanting to. It feels like it's in April. They could want to be very cooperative with you under the disguise of a friend, but they actually want something more. Now, another story I'm getting is there could be somebody that you get a love offer from. All right, it feels like they want to offer you love. All right, is what it's telling me. Be aware of that. I actually feel like you got love coming in general, because I asked what's coming towards you. I got the King of Cups. Let's see what the cards say. Crush on you. Again, there's somebody here that has a lot of emotion for you. I don't know how they go about expressing it. Some of you, they act like they don't express it, but it's like it's there, what it keeps telling me. I don't know what they're putting on, like a front, or like they're just trying to act like they're your friend. But there's actually more that they want. Some of you, you're not even talking to them. I don't know. Who gives a shit, right? All right, here we go. Let's do Sagittarius. What about Sagittarius? Be careful what you're spending is what it's also saying. Don't make any impulse purchases. You may need that money at a future date. So kind of watch your spending emphasized. There's somebody here that misses you a lot. Could be a fire sign, could be a water sign that misses you. All right, they miss you. I see a mixture of new and old for you. The old person or the current person misses you, so they don't feel very close to you. It says stop worrying. Love is going to happen for you. I do see love happening for you, but there's somebody here that misses you. But I think that I don't see you being single for long. If you are single, if you're already connected with someone, what's the message for them? I think they just miss how you two used to be connected, like you used to be. It doesn't feel as connected anymore, and they miss that, how it used to be, basically. But I think you single ones won't be single for much longer. All right. What sign am I doing? What's the next sign? What's the next sign I'm doing? What's the next sign I'm doing? Capricorn? Okay. I was going to say, I'm glad y'all told me I was going to go to Sagittarius. Capricorn, there's a reunion coming for you. This person has a lot of feelings for you, and there's a reunion. I think you may get a love offer from this person, or they're trying to offer you that, or that's what they want with you. You'll come together within April, or you may get a lot of messages, communication. They caught a lot of feelings, so they want to be with you, basically. If there's relatives you don't keep in touch with, they may want to speak to you. So whatever relative you used to talk to a lot, but you don't talk to that much anymore, they want communication with you as well. Some of you may reunite with a relative as well. But I'm also getting, there's a reunion coming for you with somebody that's caught a lot of feelings for you or has a lot of feelings for you. All right, that's what I got. What about Aquarius? Who's coming toward Aquarius? Yes, I do check all my comments on the video. Aquarius, you may feel like you're wasting your time on someone. I think you're right. They didn't express a lot from the get-go. You may have caught yourself wondering basically if what you played in their life. You may not even know where you stood in their life. And I think you are wasting your time. But don't let that discourage you from being open to new things or being afraid to feed new connections, because I feel like that was just a little blip on the radar. I feel like you just don't be closed off due to that disappointment from the last thing that you wasted your time on. Don't let that influence your behavior in the next connection that you come across. I feel like you need to be more open to the new one, all right, is what it's telling me, or the new one coming in, because I think you wasted your time or wasting your time currently on something, all right? This is not really that off the top of my head because I'm reading the cards too. But I'm doing like half off the top of my head and half cards. What about Pisces? Pisces, you have a reunion coming with a fire sign, or there may be a reunion that comes along for you. You can expect a lot of communication or calls between you and this person. They may reach out to you. I feel like this person, you'll reunite with them, but you need to keep it at a certain level. Tyler, what do you mean? Stick around for the collective, by the way. What do you mean keep it at a certain level? You can reunite with them, but don't totally bare your soul or wear your heart on your sleeve. Because I don't think this is meant to be something that sticks around ultimately. It feels like it's a chance for you two to catch up, get closure, have a conversation. But you need to keep it strictly you need to kind of, well, the way I see it is when you reunite with them, you need to keep it at a certain level. Don't totally disappoint yourself by wearing your heart on your sleeve when you reunite with them. It feels like it's not something that's going to stick around. It may be like a retrograde type bullshit. I don't know when that retrograde is, or retrograde. I don't know. But you need to make sure that this time around, say what you got to say. They may say what they need to say, and you need to leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, restrict things. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to stick around for long, but it's a chance for you to catch up. All right, what it's telling me. What about collective? Now, collectively, if that didn't make sense with their sign, what message is for them? So half off the top of my head, half cards. There's somebody that was waiting for you to reach out to them, collective. They had been waiting for a while. They've now lost interest. So whoever you were holding back from communicating with, they've lost interest in you. Because before it's telling me that they were basically waiting for you to message them. You never did, or you never called them, or you never showed much interest after that. And now they've lost interest. They've lost interest. What else do you have? The person you're thinking about right now, this could have been someone that you dealt with recently or a little bit far, not too far back, but further enough back where there was a connection there. The person, I think for a while, because it said that they wanted you to reach out. It came up reversed. Now they've lost interest. So I'm saying? And so it's like now they've lost total interest. So the card wanted you to know the person that you were pondering about was also pondering about you at one point. You didn't ever do anything. You didn't reach out. You didn't really express much. You didn't really show much interest, and then they lost that interest in you. All right, is what it's telling me. Some of you already felt like you were doing too much in this connection anyhow, or they felt like you weren't doing a whole lot. It's like there's energy here of that too. I think right now you need to focus on your work anyhow, or a job. Some of you have a new job coming in, or it's just a promotion or advancement in what you do. You need to focus on that mostly. All right. Anyways, I don't think this person is really worth your time. Anyways, all right, is what it's telling me. That's what I get. So that's off the top of my head. It was kind of just like scattered because it was really unfair because I used cards on half of them. So, like when I start doing off the top of my head, I'm still gonna have the cards pulled as I'm doing. I'm gonna do half cards, half off the top of my head. That way I still feel like I have something to rely on just in case I get kind of lost. So with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you for the 777. Thanks also for the 10, Nicole Wilkie. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.